Today we're diving into this incredible story about the power of kindness, patience, and transformation. It really gets you thinking about a tough question. What's the best way, the strongest way, to deal with someone who's consistently unkind to you? As you're about to see, the answer is, well, it's probably not what you'd expect.
So let's just start right there. Think about it. When someone is just treating you badly, day in and day out, what do? I mean, your first instinct is probably to lash out, right? Or maybe you just try to ignore them completely. But this story we're about to get into, it offers a totally different playbook. And honestly, it's way more powerful.
All right, so our story is centered around this man in the city of Mecca. And people knew him not just by his name, Muhammad, but by a title they had given him, Al-Amin. It means the trustworthy. And this wasn't just some casual nickname. Nope, this was a reputation he built, year after year, by being incredibly honest, having impeccable manners, and just having a truly gentle heart.
But you know how it is. Having a great reputation doesn't mean everyone's going to be your fan. And in this case, there was an old woman who, for whatever reason, just really disliked him. And she didn't keep it to herself. She made it her personal daily mission to show him just how much she didn't appreciate him. And this wasn't just a one-off thing. Oh no, this became a routine, a daily ritual. Every single morning, like clockwork, he'd walk down his usual path, and every single morning, she'd be waiting to throw garbage right in his way. But the truly wild part is his reaction. He never got angry. He never yelled. He would just calmly move the garbage out of the way and keep walking, without a single angry word. Can you even imagine that level of patience, day after day after day?
So this goes on for a long time. This is just the way things are. Until one morning, he's walking his path and, it's clear. No garbage. The routine is broken. Something is different.
Now, what would you be thinking? Probably something like, finally, she got tired of it. She gave up, right? That would be the natural reaction for just about anyone. But that's not where his mind went. Not at all. His first thought wasn't relief. It was concern. He didn't think, great, she's gone. He thought, wait a minute, she's not here. I wonder if everything is all right. Just think about that for a second. The person who is a daily source of frustration for him is missing, and his immediate reaction is to worry about her well-being.
And he didn't just have the thought and move on. He actually acted on it. He decided to go find her house, the home of the very woman who made his walk difficult every single day, just to check in and make sure she was okay.
So he gets to her house, and there's the answer. She wasn't gone. She was at home, sick, lying in her bed. Can you imagine her shock? Seeing the man she threw garbage at every day, standing in her doorway, not to gloat or to complain, but with the look of genuine concern on his face?
She was absolutely floored. I mean, so stunned that she just looked at him and said, "You came to visit me, even though I was so cruel to you? You really are a kind and noble man." In that one moment, his incredible patience and this completely unexpected act of kindness just melted away all of her hostility.
And that's really the heart of it all, isn't it? His kindness did something that anger or revenge never ever could have. It didn't just stop her bad behavior, it completely changed her heart. It was that single act of compassion that made her finally see that his message was about genuine goodness and truth. So you see, this is way more than just a nice story. It's basically a masterclass in emotional strength. So let's dig into the big lesson here, the incredible transformative power of responding with kindness.
What this story really gives us is a whole new toolkit for dealing with negativity. It shows us that kindness, patience, and forgiveness, they aren't passive, weak things. They are active, powerful strategies. The main idea here is to consciously break the cycle of hate. Instead of fighting fire with fire, you choose to respond with care. It proves that patience and just good manners, they can literally change a person's heart. It's about choosing kindness over anger every time.
This slide really just lays it out perfectly. Look, there are two paths. There's the expected one, the default human reaction. You get angry, you want to retaliate, you hold on to that resentment. That path just creates a bigger and bigger fire. But then there's the other path, the one he chose. It starts with patience. And that patience creates the space for genuine concern to grow. And that concern leads ultimately to forgiveness. It's a path that doesn't just stop a fight, it actually heals it.
So if we had to boil this whole thing down to one single central moral, this is it. It's simple, but it's not easy. Always be kind. Even, and I would say especially, to the people who are unkind to you. because that's where kindness shows its true transformative power.
And so that leaves all of us with a pretty big question. A challenge, really. The next time you're faced with someone's negativity or you're just feeling frustrated, try to remember this story and ask yourself, what could change in that situation, in that relationship, maybe even inside your own heart? What could change if you decided to choose kindness first?